Dun, 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 dun. So I've never introduced my podcast as Talking with Tuesday.
No.
That's the name of it, if you guys don't fucking know already.
Yup.
And I'm Tuesday. And Biden has been falling off bikes lately, but you know who doesn't fall off bikes? Motherfucking Michael right here.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
up, man?
That's right.
What's going
The
on?
infamous Valley Cyclist, aka xdemur.
Do you still bike?
Yeah, I do.
You still got
I
a
have
fixie?
to. I have to.
You
keeps
have to?
It keeps me young. It's
Okay.
like skateboarding.
It's good exercise.
Good
What
to
what
stay
I
in shape.
what I do is I don't have a bike. I just go to the local gym and I use the treadmill. I use my Chevrolegs.
You're embarrassing.
I use my Chevrolegs or my Lexus. Come on, man.
How long have you been thinking about this? Oh no.
I went to bed about 2 a.m.
I love it.
You ever see that Family Guy skit where Peter he's like he finally said a joke in the morning and Brian's like, how long have you been writing that joke?
Yes.
He's like, I got to
That's
bed.
exactly how I felt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you still riding, huh?
Yeah, fucking, I have to, man. Keeps me young. But back to what we were talking about, talking with Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
How did you get this name, sir?
Okay.
Do you remember
so
the day? Because I think I do.
I think I remember. Okay, so people call me Tuesday because when we were in high school, so this guy right here, we went to high school together.
yup.
We were actually neighbors.
See house?
We were Chatsworth, or no, not Chatsworth. Damn.
Well, if you don't fucking get
I've
this
been
shit
living
right.
in Chatsworth for too long.
Yes.
Cleveland. There you go, Cleveland.
That's right.
So,
Reseda, baby.
so we went to high school together, and every Tuesday we'd get out early, like about what? Usually we get out like 3, and we get out at like 1:15 or something,
I
1:30.
remember.
Yeah, so it was early, and my parents didn't get home till like 4 or 5ish. So every Tuesday we'd go to my house, a bunch of
Bitch,
people,
get
and
high.
get stoned, get drunk,
get
have,
my
have mosh
homegirl.
pits in my living room.
Go get my homegirl to stand on the corner for half an hour and ask bums for 40s for us.
Oh my god!
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
we used to ask fucking people for that was good
Those
old
were the
days.
Those
Yeah.
were the days.
So we'd like party in my house, and since it was every Tuesday,
Do not encourage that behavior.
yeah. If go to school,
Don't grow up
kids.
like us.
Don't go to fucking Tyler Tuesdays kickbacks. But yeah, we'd have like kickbacks every Tuesday, and it just kind of eventually organically grew, because my name's Tyler, so Tyler
I said, hey, man,
Tuesdays.
I'm going to Tyler Tuesdays. It's like, yup.
You
That's
know?
the fucking plan.
It's like who's not going to Tyler Tuesdays? It's like you're a square if you're not going to them.
Pretty
no,
much,
but-
we were cool.
Yeah, we were awesome, dude. Yeah, so fucking that was cool. Like,
So speaking of weird dark corners on the internet, I don't know what I was looking at, but I feel like something one of my friends was involved with, or their family, but it was this place in Reseda that had a small farm.
oh
And
yeah, that was
I
me.
don't know.
That was me.
So I don't know what I was looking at or what I was watching, but I see a little rave farm in the valley, and I was like, no, click on this. I was like, what?
Was this recent?
Oh man, I saw this video maybe 2 years ago or something like
Okay.
that. And I was like, what? And I've been thinking about you since. And I don't know why I didn't send it to you that minute. Or I don't know. I must have been working or something. But I was like, bro, this is Tyler. I was like, this
Yeah,
is
man.
fucking Tuesday.
I used to have a
and
fucking farm right on Tampa and Satakoy.
I feel like it might have been a CNN thing. Like, I don't remember what
Oh
news
my
source
God, oh,
this was.
CNN.
But like,
Yeah, you got to take CNN with a grain of salt.
But I forget what news source it was, but they had a whole thing on like a bunch of like a small rave and the farm, and then like it was like 2 or 3 clips of the farm inside, and it was crazy. 'Cause
My
I've been
actual
there.
farm?
Yeah, dude. and
Really?
I've been wanting to tell you about this for
Wait,
so
what?
long. I don't know. What
Was
corner
it
of the
because it's an
internet I was
empty
on.
lot right now? So for those who don't know,
Yeah.
my family was given this farm, and it was in the valley on Tampa and Satakoy. It's not there anymore. It's a blank lot. You know, for some reason,
Small hidden corner of the
I
valley.
forget
Love
why
it.
it was like
Love
bought.
it.
It was like bought by these people. There was a big fake tree on that lot. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
that
that's
was
a
an
cell phone
antenna,
tower?
a cell
Yeah,
phone
yeah, there you
tower.
go. Uh-huh.
And these people that bought the lot from us like totally ran out our farm business. And once they figured out about that phone tower, I guess that phone tower has a contract and it had to stay there. And so they wanted to fucking
Fuck
take it
themselves
down. So
over.
they said fuck it, and they didn't buy it anymore when we already moved out. So they just destroyed the fucking family
So
business.
that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Wow, that sucks so much. I've been wanting to know what happened because it's like
Yeah.
the family business. I've been
Yeah.
like, I try to tell my chick about this now. It's like, oh, I was a kid in high school, and there was a farm across the street, and
Yeah.
my homie would go out early on Tuesdays. And the other days we go to his farm and fucking fuck around over there.
Yeah.
So it's
Put
just
fucking
nonstop fuckery.
put sticks up horses' buttholes
Oh
and
my
stuff.
Run away as fast as you can. It's like, oh, but you gotta run after.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, yeah,
no.
that was a fucking bummer, man, because that farm had a lot of memories to me. We fucking partied there all the time.
I have to find that internet. If anyone's doing
So there
some
was a
weird
rave-
research, figure it out, because I want to know the link again too.
There was a rave there, huh?
I don't
It was
know.
probably some homeless people's
I have
throwing
no
a rave.
idea, but
So many homeless people are like, let's throw a fucking rave in this empty lot here. Bring your trailers. There used to be horses in trailers. Now it's homeless people in trailers.
They exaggerated the fuck out of it, talking about how like you guys are getting the animals high and doing weird shit.
Really?
It's like this. No. I
Propaganda,
was like, no.
if I ever heard it.
I'm pretty sure I'd be doing those weird things, and I don't think we were doing them.
We probably were getting the animals a little high. At least the chickens, those dumb fucks.
Oh god. I don't know about this part.
Yeah. No, it was a fucking awesome, cool farm, man, because it was there for like 50 plus years on that lot. And it was owned by this lady who gave it to our family when she passed away. Oh, cheers, buddy.
Well, it's almost over, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. I still have some more drink in there. Pour up for another
As you
cheers.
should.
But
So
yeah, that
some
farm was
ladies.
fucking awesome, man. I used to give pony rides. I used
Yeah.
to.
A real productive thing for the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Something that like
Yeah.
our neighborhood needs anyways.
100%. Like a lot of
'Cause
people were
we're
really
LA,
upset.
but no, we're not. We're suburban.
Yeah.
So it's like this little ghetto suburbia needs that shit. And
Yeah.
it's gone.
It's gone.
Somebody bring it.
Because these rich fucking assholes didn't want a cell phone tower.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it sucks, man. But
No,
you
no.
know, it is what it is, and we are where we are now. But like you were saying, it was good for the community, which is actually more of a bummer. Like I look at more of it as a bummer for the community than my family. I mean, because my family, we've moved on.
It's dope. Think
We're
about
fine.
that. Taking like, oh, take the kids over there.
Yeah.
It's like, what are we gonna do in the valley? So
Yeah,
that could be
nothing.
a cool thing.
Go to Stony Point.
Go to fucking Northridge Mall. I don't know what the fuck to do there.
Shop for fucking shoes.
So I've seen your last episode, Steve Arias, DJ. Yeah, since high school, I've probably had like 8 seizures. It's not drug related. My mom has seizures, guys. I have such a bad memory. I
Is
don't
that right?
remember. Yeah, I haven't had one in like 4.5 years now.
Oh, that's good.
Knock on wood or whatever
Is that due to like what mitigated that?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's stress because my first one was like my first day of college. And I was on the fucking train coming from Northridge, like the train tracks. And I went to Burbank, Bob Hope Airport. I was smoking and I fucking passed out.
Of course, you were smoking at Bob Hope Airport.
And
Wasn't he
fucking,
a dope head?
And
I don't know.
I was smoking there and I was chilling for a little bit. Some dude comes up to me. He's all like, said, "What are you doing, man? Can I blaze with you?" And I was like, "Hell yeah." And I think he tells me his name's Diego Slums. I remember his MySpace. That's all.
Great
this
name.
was.
Great name.
And he was from Chicago, and he was coming over here to rap and like try to make it. And I was like, "Yeah, of course you can fucking blaze with me." And
Were you always somebody who would just like say yes to blaze with anybody?
fuck yeah,
Yeah?
Like, it's like, oh, you want to vibe? Like, just chill. Like, I'm just sitting here. Want to sit here too? It's all right. Let's sit. As long as you're not gonna fucking stab me, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, I tend to do that sometimes, but it just like I don't know if you're in Hollywood fucking Sunset, and you fucking see, some guy talking to himself. I don't know if I want to smoke a blunt with that guy, but I mean, I guess weed is supposed to bring people together, so defeats the purpose.
Amen to that, brother.
Yeah, brother.
But so dude sees me, we're smoking, he's showing me his MySpace and all this cool shit. I'm like, yeah, dude's cool. And I guess I fucking passed out and started shaking and shit. And that was probably the most vivid visual I had. Like
That was the latest one.
No, that was my first one.
Oh, that was the first one.
And
okay.
I'm on the floor and shaking, and when I'm shaking, I felt like I could see myself in the sky. And then at the same time, above me, more than that, was like what is it? What is that called?
God.
It's like it's a devil. It was a ram's head skull. That's what I was looking at. I was staring at a ram's head skull, and it was shaking me. And so then on some Super Mario shit, you know how like when in 64, when you're not on the far enough levels and you're trying to go fight Bowser, and it's just an endless run. It's just like you can't run up the stairs. It's just
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking love that part. And it's like
When
I'm
will
gonna
the
make
fuck?
it. No, bro, you need to beat the levels.
Your mom's like
And,
dinner.
and so I'm fucking getting shaken by the devil, and I start walking up the steps. But instead of those regular steps, they were like spiral. I get to the top, and the fucking
This is all visual.
yeah, like I'm like I don't know, I'm fucking shaking. And I can just see
Wow.
this happening. I'm guessing it was a dream or something, because I must have been out. Like I don't know how. Anyways,
Yeah.
he throws me back and says, "You're not ready yet." And when I come back, I'm back, and the dude was took my bike. I had actually borrowed one of my homegirl's brother's bike. Thank you, Dorian. And he took it and tried to go look for someone on the platform.
Wow.
And he comes back and he's like, "I'm not trying to steal your bike. Like I was looking for somebody. Like, bro, like, are you good?" And
I'm not trying to steal your bike.
I was like, "No." Like he's like, "Has that always happened?" I was just like, "Nah, that's the first time that's ever happened."
And how old are you then?
18.
18.
And
Wow.
pretty
So
sure I
this,
was
you said
18,
this is
17.
in like gene related,
Yeah, it
huh?
happens to my mom.
Okay.
So this shit sucks.
Is there any,
Whenever
like-
someone has a seizure, you either shit or piss your pants.
Oh.
So I went with good old number 2. And dude helps me up. He's like, there was a Fry's there back in the day, and
The one that's on
the Bob Hope Airport. There was the
Oh,
that
over there,
or
over
whatever
there,
the fuck
right.
that one was. And
the other one's gone.
dude, they're all gone. And dude helps me out, and he buys me a sandwich and all that. But so before I get into the store, I'm walking and I fucking realize, fucking took a dump. Fucking, I tell bro, like, closer we get to the store, I'm like, "Hey man, like, to be honest, like, I don't know, this never happened before, but I just fucking shit my pants." He's like, "I got you, bro. Like, we're gonna go in the store. You're gonna go to the bathroom. You're gonna clean up. I'm gonna buy you a sandwich. We're gonna go back to the train." And I was just like, "What?" Like,
Go back to the
and-
train.
yeah, because we were both. I was trying to get to college, and he was fucking from Chicago. I don't know what
Shouldn't
the
you
fuck.
have gone to the hospital? Did
I
you
don't know
feel?
what Diego Slums was
Did you
doing.
feel like?
Dude, I was 18 and stupid, and I was with Diego
Right.
Slums. Whoever the fuck that guy is. Fucking no, I didn't think about the hospital. I'm fucking ghetto. We don't call 911, Tyler.
Oh my god.
We call our homies.
Yeah, I mean, but you didn't feel like shit. You just felt normal afterwards.
I was young and stupid. I don't know what shit felt like, We're
Okay.
bulletproof at
You're
that
right,
point,
right.
Like, we don't know what fucking you fall. If someone doesn't look at you, you're not gonna cry. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
little kid shit. Like,
yeah, man. So it's happened multiple times after that. How many?
Oh, yeah.
Can you count, or is it countless that you've have?
no, it's not that many. I can probably try to remember all of them.
Okay.
That's why I brought up Steve, because
Well,
I
I
have
wanna
a horrible
wanna-
memory, because I remember him, but like, just like I kind of like. So like,
Do you think those seizures, or they're seizures, right? Like mini seizures. Do you think those have kind of scraped your memories here and there a little
I tell
bit?
people all the time, like, please don't like fucking hate me if I like don't remember your name, or like.
Yeah. Or do you
People
think
I've
that's
talked
weed?
to for a long time too, maybe. But like people I've talked to for a long time too, I'm just like, hey, don't get mad at me, but like, I'm kind of like slow.
Yeah. No, I
Due to
feel that.
brain damage.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel the same way.
And
But I I never gone through what you did. That's fucking crazy. So it's just gone away. There's no medication you've been taking. There's nothing different you've done with your life for you to notice like why it changed or why it stopped.
so with Diego Slums, I ate the sandwich. He took care of me. We went back. I never made it to college. Anyways, but no, the second time it happened.
But was that sandwich good?
dude? That was life changing. I can't believe that fool just took care of me like that.
Man.
Like I don't know. Diego Slums, my angel over there, fucking took care of me. If it wasn't for that, dude, I would have just been stuck there like, and probably just got on the train, shit pants, fucking
Fuck.
McGee, and just fucking. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's a wild time.
Yeah. Sounds like it. Jeez.
Yeah, I think how like you're saying, if I've ever taken any, one of my worst times, I was fucking sitting on the toilet. I was already trying to dookie. I guess I didn't make it, and just fucking went face forward and shit the floor. And I guess my stepdad heard that shit, 'cause it's loud. I'm not that skinny, but I'm not that fat.
You didn't hit your fucking head.
And so
bust
I
your head open?
fucking smacked my face, and I had the biggest black eye right here.
Oh.
And I was working at the shop back then, and good old.
Good old
And
weed shop.
I was a receptionist, and I fucking the homegirl I was doing this shit with, it was like two of us. I was like, "Yo, can you switch with me?" Because I have a fucking black eye, and I'm tired of people staring at me and asking me what the fuck happened. Like,
Yeah.
just have some sympathy.
That must be annoying. I've never had. Well, I'm lying. I had a little black eye one time. But go ahead.
What did you do?
It's what someone else did.
And yeah, dude, I tried to ask her to fucking switch, and she was just being a fucking B word about it. And I was like, you know what, man, fuck this. I can't. I'm exhausted. Like, I had a night last night.
Right.
I told my manager, and she was like, oh yeah, she's rude. Like,
So
let's switch this up.
So again, you didn't go to the hospital after that
No,
fucking night hit.
because my mom deals with that.
So she kind of probably
And,
knew what, like, you know,
you
it's
get
not
your
worth.
license revoked. And like, I don't know, if it's breaking the law here or not, but you know, like, yeah, you get your license revoked because you know you're not allowed to operate heavy machinery because you never know when the next time it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So you're literally risking other
yeah.
people's lives, you know.
Yeah.
So I kind of never wanted to get revoked.
Yeah.
So I've never gotten diagnosed. So every time after that it's happened, I'm just always like, I'll be good. And for the most part, I am. It hasn't happened in 5 years.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's
5
good
years
news.
at Christmas, I think.
What?
Christmas would be
So
like 5
there's
years.
nothing you noticed that you've done different. Is that when you
CBD?
started dabbing 5 years ago?
Yeah. Well, oh no. I've
Like
been
when they
dabbing since,
stopped? Like what do you don't think there's anything
I
that
don't
you've done
remember
different,
my
or
first
is
dab.
it just maybe you've gotten older and you
Probably
grew
like
out of it?
15 with my homie Four Devs. That dude is crazy. We used to do like the nail trick and shit.
Nail
like
trick?
hot knives. Yeah, we'd fucking heat up a nail, and then like it's like a TI nail. You know what I mean? Like it's a fucking nail. And dab it. Our time.
Oh, like when the smoke would fly off and you
freebase and fucking
catch the fucking smoke like a fucking jackass. Oh my god. Yeah, I've done
Back
stuff
in the
like
days.
that. I've done that one time when I hit heroin.
Back in the day.
It was only once, and I didn't shoot it, but I tried to fucking catch it, and the air condition was on, so it blew most of it away.
Good job.
No, but yeah, that's like when you smoke like those balls of fucking hash. I
Yeah.
remember when
That's
I
why
first
we
started
don't do
smoking
that.
hash, it was like that scissor hash where it's like it's real like clay, and you fucking ball it up, and eventually it gets like a nice little fucking ball. Like that was hash to me. So like all this stuff nowadays with the dabs and the oils, like I just totally, I've not. I smoke flower.
Like smell that. Does it smell? What do you think?
No,
it smells like? Does it smell good?
Look, don't get me wrong.
Oh, you're
This stuff
smoking a blunt, you
this
probably
stuff
can't smell
smells good. It always smells good to me and always looks good, and I enjoy a dab. And I even have all the setups. I have the fucking
I think
the rig.
that's helped me out the most.
You
Like,
think
taking
it
that-
probably
yeah.
has? I mean, because it's like
Like, where
it's
I
a
work at right
concentrated,
now, like-
potent thing.
I can't smoke every 20 minutes.
Yeah, that smells good.
Like I can't. Yeah, like I
Right,
literally
right.
went from a job where I can get high every 5 fucking seconds.
Well, edibles, right? You could take
I'm
edibles.
like scared to just get like I'll just take the whole thing though. The next thing I'm at work like, so, like I don't want to do that.
Well, I think that's why nowadays. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about this. The fucking the timeline of these fucking dispensaries over the years.
Oh my god.
Okay, so right now they're taxed up the fucking asshole.
I graduated 2010. You 2011?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I graduated 2010.
yeah.
See how?
I didn't graduate from Cleveland.
No.
I went to fucking John R. Wooden, which is the continuation. Yeah, so guess
for
what?
the
I did
stupid
5.
kids.
I did 5 years of fucking high school. Okay.
Oh god, he's a super senior.
Wait, everyone doesn't do 5 years high school?
I barely made it. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Yeah.
People saw me on the grass like, hey, you made it? I'm like, let's go get high. Fuck this.
Fuck yeah. I mean, yeah, I went to Wooden, so it was like a continuation school next to the high school. But I liked it a lot because I have a bad anxiety problem, and I've had since I can remember, and as far as I can remember is about middle school. I don't go more far back than that. But I had anxiety for a very long time in my life, and I remember being in high school, Cleveland, a regular high school, with periods, and you can't leave the class. It's very strict, very, limiting. And it would drive my fucking anxiety up the wall. But when I went to Wooden, it's like kind of free roam. You walk around the school. Maybe at 11:30 I go into class, and it's not like
It was like that for you guys.
it was really nice. So it's like it calmed my anxiety down a little bit, and it kind of put it to my pace. And that's how I fucking graduated. So I mean, I would have graduated anyway, but
It's not
Dude, I remember one of the last classes I was doing, and there, you have to take real classes, but also some of the classes are kind of ridiculous, like
bullshit,
drawing class. There's no actual class to meet up in. It's just stuff you do on your own time,
Write your name.
and you fucking just do like rip out a page
I see
from
your
a
guys'
fucking coloring
assignments. I
book.
had so many of you guys as friends.
Yeah, we would literally just one of the classes would be
Wouldn't.
coloring book, like just color some stuff and turn
That's
it
a
in.
little ghetto corner. That's great.
And we called that art class.
Yes.
Yeah, but I graduated from there. But yeah, 2011. So
Resita's a great place. I take it back.
I mean, it used to be a great place, but when the fucking dispensaries were actually good.
Well, that's good. In Tyler's opinion. Uh-oh.
Well, look, they're good. They have good weed, but the taxes is what drive me crazy.
So
Because
I mean,
back
the-
then,
the fucking gas was $2.50 back then. So look at where we're at now. So let's just put that into perspective. But besides that, what I would get like a $10 Hubby Bar. Hubby Bars were the
oh my
shit.
god, do you remember when Hubby Bars allegedly had Xanax in them?
No, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Don't remember.
You don't remember?
Nah, no. I
They
don't hear about that.
apparently they did, like, cause I would get right when they came out, I would buy them and I'd take them and get so fucked up. But
Yep.
then they got discontinued and Hubby Bars was bought by some other company, and apparently I don't know, it was probably propaganda or something for people who are like trying to stop the
Get away
weed,
from them.
stop the
their-
weed.
Their opponents, whatever.
Yeah, like politicians trying to stop weed.
Let's just say those Hubby Bars that got discontinued had Xanax in it.
Yeah, but I don't know. But dispensaries to me used to be really, really, really enjoyable because you go in there, nothing's taxed. I can go in there with $10 as a new patient and leave with sometimes an eighth of weed and a fucking. Now it's like the new patient or the first time patient deals is
So that's like
No
fun.
tax. You just don't pay tax.
that's your deal. Like fuck, it's not
Well,
fun anymore. I
Yeah,
mean, I
they
guess
took the
now that
mom
I'm
and
an
pop out of it.
adult, nothing's fun.
They took the mom and pop out of it. So since I was on the side, it was
Yeah,
proposition
yeah.
215, I think, to 74, and it became a fucking instead of a hobby to these corporate weed owners, because they would just be a bunch of fucking sleazeballs that pass money and be like, "Hey, we got a shop. Let's open it up and buy weed and hire a bunch of hot teenagers and
Right.
and tits."
Yeah, always with the teats. We have to have teats.
Like
and
when I got
ass.
hired, they're like, "Why'd you hire a dude?" I had fucking long hair. I looked like a fucking wook. And fucking
The people hiring you like, he had long hair. I thought he was a girl.
You
It was
son of a bitch.
some white boys, and they saw me and they were just like, "Hey, what the fuck is this? Why don't we hire a girl?" I just pulled my weight.
They're all
And they were
mad.
like, "Oh, he's cool."
They're all mad
But,
they didn't get the hot girl. Like they heard like a new coworker's coming in. We're at
Yeah,
a
they came to
dispensary.
the back and
Usually
saw
that
me and
means
was like,
there's a
"Fuck."
fucking hot girl. Yeah, you come strolling in,
Oh hell no!
parking your fixie in the back. Oh man, who's this?
It's fucking. Anyways, so it became instead of a hobby, it became an actual business. So like the mom and pop got taken out of it. Like I don't know. I saw this like post the other day about like diners. It's like imagine going to a place like you they know your order. They don't write your fucking name on a cup like all these other fucking places, and they just ask you to hurry up, fucking leave. Like they actually talk to you. They know your order. They know what's up with you. You're a local. You support the locals, and like that's kind of how the shops were. We would all hook each other up. Free T-shirt here. Here's a fucking edible.
Yeah.
Here's this. It's because they were coming up and they were just shitting on everybody. The products were just pass it out. And right now it's gone so corporate. It's like even the free.
It's
things
gone
are like a penny.
McDonald's. It's gone
Like,
straight
nothing's
McDonald's. Yeah, dude. You know what's funny? Like right at the end, the tail end of everything just being like strict and corporate, there was a couple like places that wouldn't tax, and those ones are fucking. You could tell which ones are the last
They're
ones.
illegal.
And then there was this one. I can't remember the name of it, and I shouldn't even say the name anyway. But they were.
It rhymes with.
Yeah, it rhymes with Schnellnisch.
Oh, nice.
No, but it was this place where they would take 1,000 milligram, or no, 500 milligram edibles, and take 1,000 milligram stickers and slap those on them, and like
Some
just
shit like that.
just sus bullshit like that.
Yeah,
And
that was
so
the end of the era.
that's a good thing that they're big like McDonald's, because that stopped. Everything's weighed out.
Yeah.
Everything, you get what you get. You like, just
So
like
I
a
s-
bar,
I
you get a
never-
whiskey shot. You know you're getting a whiskey shot.
That
Now
sucks
you know
'cause
what you're
I've
getting.
heard about getting got like that, but I don't think I ever got like that.
You don't
Yeah,
know.
I guess.
You never know.
Well, I mean, there was one time I ate a Hubby Bar and I went straight to the shop and I was like, "This shit didn't get me high." And as soon as I left the door, I was like, "Fuck!"
Uh-oh.
Like a fucking GTA character. Wait, fuck. I was like, "Ah, shit just hit me over the head." Fuck.
Yeah, sometimes like those edibles and stuff, and
And
like,
that's funny.
or,
'Cause
like,
working for the shop for I don't know, fucking 5, I don't know, 3, I don't know what the fuck how long it was, but like you just see people come in and the same bullshit happens. It's like, hey man, this didn't work. It's like, well, did you turn it on? Like,
like with
it's like,
vape
did
pens,
you turn it on?
and it turns
like-
on right away, and you use it. See there, get the fuck out of here, you
People are
goddamn crazy
fucking
kids.
Special.
Yeah, and then when 420 came around, that was a fucking fun thing
I
to
used
do.
to pass out branches. Like I said, they hated me at the shop. So I was at the fucking on 420. I was fucking the wheel guy. It's like,
Oh
yeah,
my
here
god,
you go."
did you have a
Like,
bow tie?
I fucking wish I was that cool. Fucking
That would be
so, yeah,
awesome.
they
You had a
had me
microphone and a
passing out
bow tie.
branches, and like I'd see the homies, and I'd be like, "Oh, you came through." Fuck. I'm like, "Oh yeah, woo."
Oh,
Fucking,
you loved it. I could tell
oh,
you
yeah,
loved it.
oh man, that was an era. Man, I had Cushmas at the foot. I used to work at a skate park too. That was my
I remember
fucking
that.
time. I used to do everything.
I'm
I
sure
used
that
to-
would be fun.
I
And
used to do all
not
that
only a
shit.
skate park, but another park
I'm
too.
so
Remember the other park?
inactive. Oh my god, the castle park. Dude,
Yeah.
Fuck that lady. That fucking wanted to commit suicide because of her.
Oh my gosh.
She was a fucking cunt.
How was
Sorry, no,
that?
she
I
was a
was actually
lovely
just
lady.
recently over there playing mini golf.
Yeah, you should have
Yeah.
took a shit on the lawn.
They didn't do anything wrong to me. But if you would have called me up right before I went, I would have done that for you.
What I ate a fat ass
Fucking right in the windmill, and like right around the corner where they don't clean up often.
I'm in a really nice company right now. I'm so tired of working though. I just want to come do stupid shit like this all day.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't?
But
If you could do stuff like this and monetize it, like, that's fucking awesome. Like, do stuff that it doesn't seem like working. I mean, that's like everybody's dream, you know?
yeah, the spot that I'm in, I got benefits and I'm cool now.
Oh, man,
But the
that's
city
always
was like
great.
a trap. I don't know.
It is.
If I
It
could
does
talk
feel like a
about that.
trap, but like at the same time, if you find a good job, if you you find a
The
good
city was cool.
spot that gives you good benefits, sometimes it's not that bad if you don't mind that simple 9 to 5 life. But
That's
like,
what everyone makes fun of me and kind of says it's like, oh, so you're just a 9 to 5 guy now, huh? It's like,
You
nah,
know,
I guess I get tired. of
but are you
selling all this
happy?
Stuff. Yeah,
But are
of
you
course, I'm never
happy?
selling anything.
but are you happy?
I
That's the
mean,
real point. Like, no, I'm not
you know,
talking.
like-
I'm not asking you specifically. I'm just like,
You know, like, I mean, for the most part, it's, just like dumb things. Like,
I'm not, I'm just like asking, like, generally, like, if a person is working like that and people constantly complain about, well, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Well,
trying to become a
fuck you.
gardener. So the
Don't
spot
worry
that I'm
about
at,
me as long as I'm happy.
if I
Then
become
nobody
a
should worry.
gardener there, then that's how you know I fucking made it. So if I'm over there grabbing dirt, it's the fuck I wanna do.
Just fucking shovel. Like you could,
it's
you
just
could,
cool,
you
like,
could shovel
knowledge is
dirt over here
power.
in L.A. and then you can go up to Colorado and shovel snow.
Just want to push trees.
You'd be
man.
year-round work, man.
It's just cool. Knowledge is power. Just like knowing, like, hey man, you know what fucking tree that is? Say what? Say yeah, man. It's fucking. I can kill you. Say what? Fuck, I forget what the oleander. It's like, yeah, if those leaves that's some Prison Break shit. They
Oleander?
Fucking, yeah, I think so. Is that the one? Yeah, they fucking put the. Fucking Google it. Fucking, you
I
make
can't
like
go-
tea out of that shit, and you fucking.
Is
I'm not
Oleander a
encouraging
movie?
anything, but I might have seen this on Prison Break. It's an oleander tree, I believe. But
Prison
besides
Break.
seeing that on Prison Break, I just learned this from gardening. See, watch.
Well, yeah.
Watch this. Oh, porn.
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah, yep.
turn that off.
Yeah. See, like oleander poison. No thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Shit,
Okay,
I
let
knew
me-
what I'm talking about.
Let me
Knowledge
see.
is
Let me
fucking power,
see.
right?
Let me see.
It's just
Alright,
cool knowing dumb
oleander.
things like that. Like, oh my god, I'm so surprised I named a tree that I know. That I can
You
actually
got
talk
something
about.
right.
Yeah, I did something right today.
It is used as a freeway median divider in warmer states, such as California. This plant is extremely toxic. Oh, okay, that's great. So when we crash off into the fucking median, we also get poisoned while we're fucking crashing our car.
And these trees are everywhere in California. It's kind of crazy.
This plant,
So I used to chop them down and fucking all that shit.
a single leaf may kill an adult.
So yeah, so they like some prison break shit. They'll get like a handful of leaves and they'll fucking heat it up and put it in tea and they'll be like, "Here you go, homie." And yeah, it's some weird
do
shit.
you remember Hell's Bells?
Oh my god, I've never done that, but I've heard of crazy things about that. Yeah,
Ridiculous.
Did you ever do
Little. Okay.
Jesus.
So this is what we did. We made this tea, and I started sipping it. We had me and one of my old friends. I won't say her. Oh, sorry, that was my computer. No one heard. Remember Mandy? I'm not saying her last name, but
Okay.
you remember.
Yeah.
So me and her were drinking this tea.
Oh my god, you did it, man. Jesus. Putting it back
And-
together now, like. Oh, fuck.
No, so we drink this tea, and we're in my room, and I took a couple sips, and I remember the outside of my vision was kind of starting to get dark, almost like a tunnel closing. And I stopped drinking it. I said, "Fuck this,"
So is that
and
like
then
a
nothing
DMT
else
trip,
happened.
or
Nothing
what
happened after that, huh?
Kind of like trippy for like.
Well, that was
What
it.
would you compare that to?
Nothing, because it was like I remember drinking it and I just feeling weird. I don't really remember the euphoria.
Same with spice and for
Spice, you smoked
salvia.
spice.
Yeah, I had the
I smoked
worst
spice,
trips
too.
on those things.
I actually got stoned off of
probably
spice.
OD'd off both of them.
I got stoned off of spice. I
don't
smoked
know
a
if
blunt
you
of
saw how
spice.
I packed the bowl. Like I always pack like, and then just like one hit.
Little
So, yeah,
snappers.
I do not recommend.
They call
doing
those
that with
snappers out here
fucking-
in California. They call those snappers. Little
yeah,
snaps.
not whatever the fuck noises I made right now. But fucking excuse me. Over here. Mocoso. So yeah, I took a fucking whole bowl of the face of both of those things. The first trip, salvia.
Salvia.
I
Okay.
felt like I was
What happened on salvia?
so I snapped the bowl and I was fucking like this and fucking homie grabs a bong or whatever. And you know the Chuck E. Cheese tables? How they're like long as hell?
Okay.
Oh my god, it's crazy how. And so like kind of some shit like this and like I was mirrored and then it would be like my homegirl and she was mirrored and then the homie was there and he was mirrored. And the table some like paint fell, but the paint was like Tampico juice. And it's like a very distinct color, and like
Yeah,
it went
like
and
that
it
orange.
dyed the red, the green.
Did
blue.
you on your salvia trip? Did you have like audibly things repeating?
Bro, I don't even remember what I fucking probably.
See, when I've taken salvia and
I probably
when
went through all
when you
stages
said
of
like that
shit.
double of things, it
Yeah.
reminded me of the audio doubles that I was having, and my
That
bad.
shit was wild, and it went. The paint tripped 3 different times, and every time the paint went, I went reverse and went up the roller coaster, the table that we were at Chuck E. Cheese.
It turned into a roller.
And then the homie went, and then everyone else kept going every time the paint came, and I was just like, "What the fuck is going on up next?" And then finally at the end was a hole and the end of the train track, and I wanted to go at the end of the train track, but all my homies were in this rip, like a little dimension. They were all trying to like grab me out of it, and in reality,
Oh
my homegirl was getting changed in the room, and my homie was pulling me from going into the room because that's his room, and I just wanted to be safe. I wanted to go to my friend's room and be safe.
Yeah.
But I was losing my mind on drugs. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And then my homie was just pulling me, so he
Yeah.
finally actually yanked me, and I kind of snapped sober, and I like
You were like, what the
was
fuck?
like, yo, what the fuck? And he sat me down again, and like I saw this online. I was seeing through the bush. Like imagine like this is a bush. I saw through it, and I would see a car go, and I was like, why can I see, like I got like X-ray vision right now. Like why can I know what's on the other side of that bush?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a fire sprinkler that was broken, so the water was going shooting straight up. And I told my homie, I was like, bro, the water's like the water. Like I forgot what I said, but he was like, "Yeah, man." And I was like, "Oh, if he knows it's broken, then I'm fucked. I'm never coming back." And
Dude, that's the thing with salvia that people don't understand is
I guess
is
I finally just like I had hot cold chills. They had to lay me down, and that was it. That lasted in like a half an hour. And it
Really?
was supposed to last like what 10 minutes?
yeah,
15?
that's not
That
supposed to be
lasted
that
an
long.
hour. I for
Really?
sure was fucked up.
What
off
did
that
you
shit.
what X did you take?
I don't remember. My ex.
1000
got
X.
it at my ex
4000
3
3 4.
They like hooked her up or whatever. 'Cause
Oh
they
my
popped mushrooms.
god.
And then she did it with all her and her friends. And then I had 2 bowls for me and my friend. But the bowl, like I said, the sprinklers was going on. The sprinklers had fucked up our session in the grass, so he dropped his bowl, and there was only 1 bowl left. So he was like, "Oh, I've done this already. Like you do it." And then I don't
That's
know.
when
I
that
don't
happened.
remember any like what X it was. Oh, supposedly it was the weakest one too. I think I remember that it was like the weakest one. Like, 'cause my friend saw that, he's like, "Oh, I did the stronger one," and I was like,
Salvadinorium, right? That's the full
"I
word.
don't even know what the word is."
It's one of the most potent psychedelics. Like, and it's crazy
Really?
that yes,
Oh fuck me, dude.
Salvadinorium. It's a plant, and I think
had a
it's
bad
mostly in there's it's
I
a
don't
lot.
think I enjoyed that at all.
It's in Mexico, I think, a lot. It grows in Mexico. It's one of the most potent psychedelics, which people don't understand because it's sold at the fucking head shops
Yeah.
and it's legal.
I said
and
my chick was. I was.
That's a really strong psychedelic. I don't know how that went through the cracks.
She was serious.
We can't do fucking a little bit of mushrooms in a chocolate bar and fucking laugh at a movie, but we
That
could
shit's
fucking
like
do
really-
that. What you just
Yeah,
explained.
I never recommended that to anybody. Like,
Yeah,
go
me
smoke
neither.
some weed.
Me
Like,
neither.
I always tell
Exactly.
people, like, no, just
Yeah,
please go buy
yeah.
some weed.
I fucking
So
second
you
that.
want to be weird? Like, you think I'm weird for smoking weed? Like, what?
If you want to get crazy, do some shrooms. I'd
yeah,
rather
maybe do some
somebody do
mushrooms.
DMT than salvia.
All these drugs, I'm like, I forgot about mushrooms.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, but I'd rather, like, if I were to, like, say, all right, if you're going to do a psychedelic, okay, and you want to get crazy,
How have you done DMT?
I would rather prefer somebody do DMT over salvia. Just because salvia is not enjoyable.
I did not have a good time.
That's why. It just fucks
Not
you
at
up.
all.
But, yeah, what'd you say?
How'd you do DMT?
How did I do it?
Mhm.
Like, I dabbed it.
Yeah. Oh, see, I've been wanting to do that, but I'm scared. I hit
It's
a
fucking
pen
scary.
aggressively.
I never hit a pen.
Oh, the pen.
I
is
don't think-
crazy.
I don't think the
I have
pen
no idea.
could do it. I can't say that because I never tried a pen. I always
I
dabbed it, and I
fucking-
fucking got fucked up. So shout to the universe. But I don't think when people talk about, look, oh, doing pens, we're hanging out at the party doing pens, or at a rave, we're
No,
just
so
hitting
I
pens.
fucking was,
I'm like, is this because if they're really doing a real strong hit of DMT, you don't just hang out and do a pen.
no, I was at the good old park.
I don't know, but I don't know. I never did pen. So what
Good old
happened?
Park,
What
and I
happened?
was sitting around with all my goonies and shit, and one of them shows up with a pen, and I was like, "Give me that shit," and I fucking suited myself. Probably like good 5 hits, fat ass.
Oh my
pounds. Like,
God.
I ripped that shit. And I'm going like this in the chair, and I think all my other homies did the same shit because I think like 5 of us all were like that. 'Cause
You all hit it at
'cause-
once?
Yeah.
Oh,
One of my other
no.
homies like walked up to us, and I
No.
was the first one to come out of the trip. And he was like, "What are you guys doing? Like, what's good?" And I was like, "No, I just came out of it. They're having the time of their life right now, bro. Just leave them alone. Like, please. Like, I just found myself right now,
Yeah.
dude. My trip, that was a great trip.
Yeah, DMT was
I,
enjoyable at the same time scary, but enjoyable
I was so,
way
so
more than
speaking of
salvia.
Scary, so it was a good scary. I fucking
Yeah.
I was at one of my favorite places, whatever I just said earlier, and we're all sitting around. I got up, one of those third perspective little views again that I fucking always have. I hate that shit. I don't know what that's called. And I walked around myself, and I was sitting down in a chair. I got myself, and I pulled myself, and I hung myself in a tree, and I was like, I'm gonna kill that sad motherfucker. I'm not gonna be sad anymore. And after I did that, I came back and I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna be me.
That's a good. That's
and
dope.
that was a good feeling.
That's
it was
good.
a crazy feeling. And I was like, so when my homie came up, fucking Joey was like, yo, like, are you guys good? And I'm just like, dude, like, here, like, where is it at? Like, here, sit down. Like, I just fucking like
Wow.
figured it out.
Wow.
And I was in a really horrible
Epiphany.
spot. I
You
stopped
had an
working at
epiphany.
this shop. I had what I thought was like the relationship of a lifetime. Fucking was a shamble, and yeah, I lost my fucking dream job. I was in shambles, and fucking I put myself together. Not only with drugs, but the little help of my friends.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
dude, that was a crazy trip. Just
Yeah,
I
man.
felt like I hung myself,
That's crazy.
and I saw
Because
myself in the
it's
tree, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back.
DMT is
I'm
so
gonna be me.
symbolic.
Yeah, I was depressed, and I did want
Yeah.
to hang myself. Fucking suicide sucks, man. Reach out to your friends and tell them you love them. I love you,
Yeah.
Tyler.
I love you too, bro. Cheers. Oh, he finished it. Cheers anyway.
There's still some.
Glad to have you on, buddy.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, so I mean, I would totally recommend DMT over salvia because salvia
That
is
sounded
just
scary, but I fucking love
salvia
it.
is
Do it.
just like retarded, and then DMT is like you can learn a thing or two if you do a real good one.
I repeat to my homie Dave. He would always tell me to do it, and I think he always wanted to do it with me, and the homie that kind of put me in the situation or whatever. But he always wanted us to be peaceful again. Well, I mean, I never wanted to be, but that's weird. I don't really care. It is what
Have
it
you
is.
tried?
She wasn't mine. It was just my turn.
Have you tried the deprivation tank?
That Homer shit? No, fucking that's a crazy fucking Homer's my spirit animal. Fucking
Homer?
That isn't there an episode with him and Lisa do it, or is it just
Oh, I
Lisa
don't
that
know.
does it?
I don't-
fucking love the
I
Simpsons.
I watched the old stuff a little bit here and there, bits and parts, but I used to shit on The Simpsons for years, right? And my roommate here, we did a couple shrooms one night,
And watch
okay,
it.
and he goes, "Let me show you The Simpsons," and I'm like, "All right, I'll watch the fucking Simpsons," and I fell in love
Did he
with
start
The
with Treehouse of Horror?
Simpsons.
Did he start with the fucking Halloween
I have
episodes?
no idea, but
Oh,
ever
Halloween
since
episodes.
that day, every time we would take a couple shrooms, we'd always end up, all right, Simpsons, we're doing The Simpsons. And I fell in love with The Simpsons, but none of the new stuff got me. Like, I tried the new stuff, and I just didn't catch.
Yeah, I try to watch it just to keep up, but
Uh,
I don't know. Simpsons
is that one of the new episodes you were talking about? Or is that one of the old ones?
No, that's like one of the
When they're-
original
when
ones
they're
I
in
would
the
go
tank?
home and watch like on Fox and shit.
They
like,
go
when
in the
I'd
tank?
home. Yeah,
Hmm.
that was back in like the 2000s, man. You'd go home with some no cable TV and that antenna and some boil. A butt fuck hot at your cousin's house because your mom, there's no one home. No one's home. So you have to fucking go down the street and fucking.
Oh my god.
If you're lucky, they'll let you watch whatever you. So you gotta watch what they're watching. So luckily, my fucking cousins watch The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So that's how you fell in love with it?
that's how I grew it. I had to go to my cousin's house.
Yeah. I grew up with, like, cat dog.
Then we have like dinner
Cow
at
and
the
chicken.
table, and like my cousins would sit at the sixth spot so they can see the TV.
Mm.
And then I have to sit over here like the fucking ghetto reject kid over there, and like I try to turn around and be like, "No, eat your food," and I'd be like, "Fuck, man, like what the fuck?"
They whip you.
And it's just like, damn, you're lucky you're having food. And it's like,
Where you
when
do,
I
like,
think about it back now in the day, I'm like, damn, I am lucky to have food. But hey, man, fuck you guys.
yeah. Yeah.
Jesus
Nowadays, yeah.
Christ,
You
like,
think, like,
fuck.
so different.
So why y'all on my ass, dude? Like,
So you were just leaning too far into the lamp to fucking have your Game Boy Color fucking be bright enough. And they're like,
Dude.
get out of here.
it's fucking prison break. Speaking of that shit, I think there was one time I was trying to like, I fucking lived in a trailer at a point. Like, so like the top bunk, like, I fucking like, I had a sleeping bag, so I'd like try to sneak like, oh, so my feet were like over there. But if I turned around and put my head over here, I could see the TV. I did that for like 3 nights, and the 4th night, my stepdad just like, it fucking sees me and
he
is like,
saw
what the
you?
fuck? Like, you better go to sleep. I'm just like, man, fuck my life.
Damn, fuck.
Like,
I
yeah,
thought I had
that's
it all
life.
figured
Yeah.
out.
I was on my own prison break. Shit.
Yeah, I thought I had life figured out, man. Damn it. And then you figured out that life does that forever. It just kicks you right when you think you figured it out.
That's why I live on my own. Oh god.
That's cool, man. Living on your own. How's that like?
I had to because my stepdad tried to kill me. That's why I was laughing.
That's a
at
good
that.
reason.
Yeah, dude tried to take a knife to me after my grandpa died. It's like
Oh,
the 1 year
wow.
anniversary, and like I stole the 12 pack that my cousin gave us, which is my cousin, and he only has it because of me. And my grandpa's dead. And and so he was butt fuck drunk and was like convinced him. He's like, "Oh, you work at a brewery? Like, where's it at?" And I saw the whole thing and I was like, "Man, fuck you! I'm taking this. I'm taking this. Like, you took it, I'm taking it." And 2 weeks later, I go home. Like, so I would just like run on my cousin's house, like in the street, couch surf, fucking valley shit. And I went home one time and fucking, yeah, I had a fucking Tinder date. And I go home and he's like, man, what the fuck? And I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, man, it's been like 2 weeks. Like, can you just like get over it? Like, you're really like punking on some kid or some shit that you didn't even buy.
Yeah.
And whatever, like I said,
got a Tinder date tonight. God damn it.
I went back to my room and then I, figured it out. Like, oh shit, I gotta go put water in the bong. And then fucking like when I'm doing that, I go back into my room and then like right before that, my stepdad's like, fucking bitch. What the fuck? And like I kind of just like hesitated there for a second. I was like nah, fuck it. So then I fucking close the door, and then time comes to go, go out, and this represses me again, and fucking just got into each other's faces. My mom got into it, and then tried to separate us, and he started pushing my mom. I was like, get the fuck off my mom. And then took a knife and kind of cut himself.
No.
And because he has his name, her name tattoo right there. So fuck both of you guys. And like started charging at me, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Stood my ground, fucking. And then I turn around and I'm like, oh shit, like I feel like a car here. And it's a chick, and I'm just like, oh fuck, like
a car.
Like and I'm like, oh well, can I get in? And she's just like, get the fuck, like, cause she sees him charging at me. And then we did, and her sister's like a police officer or some shit, so she's telling her what to do, and I'm fucking like, all right, fuck it, I guess I gotta call 911. And I had 2 grams of wax in my pocket because I thought I was gonna fucking blaze with this chick.
Oh my god.
Fucking yeah, dude. I went back to the scene. Fucking my stepdad's already in handcuffs. Scene of crime. And then they're like, oh, you get like, they put me in handcuffs. And me and my stepdad are yelling at each other from cop car to cop car. Fucking, he's just like, oh, he's a dope head. Go check his room, blah, blah. And I'm like, fuck no, I smoke wax. Like, you're fucking, fuck you.
Yeah.
And then, like, for a while, like, the officer in my car was, like, laughing.
They're just, like, looking back.
So we're just yelling at each other. And, like, he was laughing for a minute. And, like, I guess, like, it got serious. He's like, hey, shut the fuck up. So, fuck, all right.
They had enough.
It's like, bro, you're about to, like, just get out. Like, nothing's going to happen to you. But, like, stop yelling. Because, like,
yeah.
We'll have a reason to just take you or something. And I was like, all right, well, shit. Yeah, that's when I found out how to move out of my mom's house.
Well, it might be, in the long run a good thing.
Yeah,
you're learning how to be on your own, and that's really good.
Well, I've been kind of doing it anyways. I was a little fucking couch gremlin.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's about time I stopped, it's about time I started telling my friends to come over.
Yeah.
And I'd be like,
there you go.
That's
right.
Can I stay here?
Yeah. Yeah, it feels good, right?
Yeah,
when you can fucking invite your friends over, like, come to my place.
My mom come over and be like,
feels
I'm
good.
Cook you dinner.
Yeah.
Fucking mama's boy.
Yeah, no, me too.
Yeah, dude, it's been a journey.
That's cool, man. Well, I'm glad you fucking.
I'm still here.
You still, yeah.
Still rocking. keeping on.
Doing the what's that movie? What's that movie?
Fuck that.
What's that movie?
Damn, that's like in LA bullshit. Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah, there you go.
Love watching Melrose
There
Place.
you go.
I see all this fucking 90s things. Yeah, I said Melrose Place.
That's a good one to watch on shrooms.
No,
you
so
said
dramatic.
Seinfeld? Did you say Seinfeld? What did you say about Seinfeld?
Because
I love
I started
Seinfeld.
watching Melrose Place because of that.
Melrose Place?
I love Seinfeld so much.
Bang.
I started watching Melrose Place because I.
What's that? What's Melrose Place?
What do you mean? There's an episode where he goes on a lie detector, and he's all like
Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's dating this like cop chick.
Okay. Yeah.
He fucking has to do a lie detector because she's like, "Have you ever seen Melrose Place?" And he's like, "No, what's that? And then he goes home and is like, Elaine, like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like, and then she's like, "Why didn't you ever say that? Like, I love that show. We could have talked about it." And like, he's like, "No, that's just serious.
We're gonna talk about it."
Like, I need to like learn how to lie about this." And like, George's like, "It's like, oh, I can tell you how to lie. So you just have to believe in yourself." And yeah, he tries, but like, he ends up folding his.
Yeah, he's like a big liar, right?
He's just like, yeah, fucking Michael. I forget all their names. And fucking starts throwing the shit everywhere, and he just leaves and like, I guess breaks up with the chick. That shit's hilarious.
George, his name is Jason Alexander, right?
Yeah.
I swear, because I just started a Twitter recently, and like it'll say like people you might want to add. It'll give you a little like
Him?
a list, and he was on there, right?
Okay.
And I swear, one of his latest tweets was like, "Well, back in Seinfeld, we blah blah
Smoke
blah
this
blah
later.
blah blah blah," and I'm like, this guy's still holding on to Seinfeld. He's got nothing going on. He's like, so he's still talking about Seinfeld. I was like, oh my god, poor guy.
There's one of them that. Where's my? Did I even bring one?
What,
I
what are you
smoked
looking
this
for?
earlier.
What are you looking for?
Lighter.
Oh, lighter? Here, there's one right here.
Is this how I smoked this earlier? What did I?
Probably, maybe.
Yeah, no, I've been wanting to know like what's
They're
like,
not doing. Well, he's
the
not doing
thing behind
nothing.
it,
Seinfeld's.
because what's Kramer got caught dropping the N bomb.
At a comedy club.
He folded.
Yeah,
Oh, racist.
he couldn't handle it. But that's what happens. Like when someone's like an actor and they try to do stand up, it's like they didn't pay their due. Oh, sorry, we got Microsoft. Beam bloom. So comics usually look at it as like those type of people who just come in out of acting and just jump on stage for the name, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, it's this guy from that show." And then it's like after 5 minutes, they're just like, "This isn't really that funny." They're just there because of their name. If they didn't pay their dues, and then this guy goes up, and he's like, he gets heckled, and one thing leads to another.
That sucks.
Yeah,
I was thinking about it and I'm just like, damn, Adam Devine. That guy's Q.
Adam Devine.
Or whatever his name is from Workaholics.
Oh,
Something
Adam.
about him,
Oh,
like,
so
it's
see,
just like,
he's
damn,
he's.
like-
I think he's another one. I don't want to talk bad about anybody, but Adam tried to do a special on Netflix.
You don't like him? No?
I like him in Workaholics,
Yeah. He's
but
good.
he tried to do the stand-up special, and I was like,
No, it's just not your cup of tea.
no.
Yeah.
It's like Netflix was just giving people with name specials, and not to talk bad about Adam. I think he's a great actor in comedy and Workaholics, but pay your dues, buddy.
Yeah. Right, I thought he was
In
okay.
stand-up
I thought he
world,
was okay.
but I can't talk. I mean, I'm fucking. It's not like I'm a fucking professional stand-up comedian.
No, that shit's
but
wild. I think
that's
about,
how they look
why
at
I
it.
think of like if I ever tried to, I'd be like him or something, because I'm like fucking skittish or some shit. He's like, but yeah,
Sometimes I look at him and I'm like, I wonder if that's how he is in real life. Like,
to a sense, probably more gathered now.
Poor-
I feel like
if
I'm
he
a
has
lot
a
more
girlfriend,
gathered
poor
than I used to
girlfriend.
be.
No, I was kidding.
I used to be like off the wall. Now I'm just like, I know how to go off the wall.
Yeah. I go off the wall responsibly.
But yeah, fuck, I forgot. No,
You ever see that
I was
episode
gonna
where
say-
he's like,
Welcome to my house.
No,
Oh my God,
Workaholics
those
is a
are-
great show, and what's cool in that show, Workaholics. What's his name? He always got the tickets. He's always got the tickets. Monty.
Very true.
His name's Eric Griffin. He's a stand-up comedian.
He's good.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, I like his stand-up a lot. I'm a huge
See, but
stand-up
that's the
fan.
thing,
So like,
Adam can make.
I appreciate his
comedians
stand-up
laugh.
over his. Huh?
That's the thing about Adam. He can make comedians laugh. So that's why I feel like I'm like the same part too, where it's like, oh, I know I can fucking make them up. Like, man, just don't make me get stupid. I feel like the same way.
He can make me laugh on his show.
Damn you.
Damn me. That's just me though. That's just like personal opinion. To each his own. I'm sure there's a lot of people who enjoyed it. He made it on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Demand.
All right. Well, I think we're running out of time, buddy.
Yeah, fuck Adam.
Yeah, fuck Adam. That's what this whole podcast was about, leading up to, is fuck Adam. No, we love you, Adam. Shout out to Adam. What's his last name?
I don't fucking know. It's
Yeah.
the man.
See,
Adam
it's not
Devine,
it's not recognizable. Just kidding. Just kidding, Adam. All right. Well, thank you for coming on, man. It's awesome fucking talking to you. Fucking I was gonna take
Live
a
life
dab. I
life.
was thinking about taking a dab, but I don't think I'm
We're
gonna.
shutting this off, and I'm fucking.
All right, buddy. All right, everybody. Later. Late.